This conference will now be recorded.
I can see Purva Kanade has also joined. Hi Purva.
Hello.
Hi Purva. So Purva, what is your educational background?
Actually, I completed my post graduation in pharmacy.
In pharmacy. Okay. So fine Purva. Welcome. So we will start
Thank
in another 1 minute or so. Okay.
you. Yeah.
So guys, please let me know once you are able to see my screen. Is it visible to all? No.
Yes.
Okay, good, good. So we'll start in 1 minute or so. Okay, let's start now. It's 11:06. Maybe some other people can join in middle of something. So good morning all. Good morning everybody. Good morning. I'm Gayatri Shardul and I'm going to present today's session, and we will talk about more trending career option, what is clinical research and clinical trial data analytics. Okay, before we start, I want to give you some instructions. So be safe. Please put your mics on a mute during the webinar. Okay, so whenever you have questions, you can write it down in question and answer box there, and we will answer your all the questions at the end of the session. Okay. This session is very generic session, guys, because considering you all are fresher, and we would like to give you idea about this industry, and this is a very generic session. So just to understand what is the clinical trial data and data analytics. Okay. So we'll start with the session. Before starting, I'll just share with you today's agenda. So this is 1 hour session. We have started now 11:07. It will finish by 12:10. I'll make it short and crisp. I'll also give you enough time to discuss about Q&A session in the last, which we are going to conduct. So in agenda, we are going to discuss about our company, that is Kite AI Technologies. Then next is about Kite AI Pedagogy. Then about pharmaceutical domain, what is clinical research as well as clinical trial processes, career in clinical data analytics, and why Kite AI learning. And then we'll have a question and answer sessions. So, starting with the first, mainly about our company, what is Kite AI Technologies? So, Kite AI Technologies, it's an IT company, information technology company. We have our HO that is headquartered in Pune, in Baner, as well as we have other offices in Navi Mumbai, Ahmedabad, and Indore, and caters to analytical, mainly there are different sectors, mainly into analytics as well as into digital marketing, and we also provide clinical domain solutions. So in clinical domain there are multiple sectors like CDM, PV, and clinical SaaS programming and medical writing and coding and so on. Then offers knowledge based solutions in contract management and staffing. So there are requirement industry needs, so mainly contract management and staffing we are also dealing with. Then working towards blockchain based smart contracting and startup mentoring programs and funding. So working towards blockchain, that means blockchain is basically a system that is something recording data that way, which is impossible to hack, or to cheat on any system, the program whenever we run. Let's say I'll give you example of a Bitcoin. That is also the best example of blockchain. Mainly, it allows information distributed but not to copied. So it is like making sure about ethical hacking as well as not to cheat on the any data, or mainly taking a safety measures. So we are working towards that, as well as Kite AI learning is our training initiative. Now what is Kite AI learning? So Kite AI learning is a training initiative of Kite AI Technologies. As I said, Kite AI Technologies is an IT company, and under Kite AI Learning, we are having different programs, professional programs, and mainly this webinar is again we are conducting under Kite AI Learning today. So, we provide self financed online and classroom employability development programs with work experience, paid stipend, and global certifications. So, it is very important for any fresher to get a practical work experience along with a paid stipend and the certificate which is valid all over world, right? So these kind of things we are providing in Kite AI Learning professional career program, which includes experience and stipend. So we are bridging the gap between industry and institutes. So mainly whenever we learn during our colleges, during your graduation or masters, And when we actually go and apply for a job, you will understand there is a gap between industry and institute or the colleges, right? The teaching methods. Because companies always required a person who is having background or technical knowledge or moreover hands-on practical knowledge or work experience, and they are actually want to save their time to train people. And here we stand, actually we build industry ready talent, we will provide you experience and practical exposure, and programs designated and delivered by industry experts and working professionals. Okay, so the whatever courses we are having, we have a working professionals, so they have designed this program, and they will deliver all the sessions, and they'll also guide you during the projects and internship modules. Okay, so this is all about Kite AI technologies. Now, what problem do we solve? So there are different areas or parameters, I'll tell you. So first is our domain knowledge. So what is domain knowledge? Domain knowledge is specific field, means understanding about specific field. Let's say, as you said, you have life science background, or you have mathematics background, or you have statistics background, or someone is a doctor, BDS or BAMS. Let's say one is BDS or one is BAMS. So BDS is having more and more knowledge about his domain, life science with dental care, and BAMS is having the specializations about Ayurveda, right? So that is nothing but the domain knowledge. So domain knowledge is very important to have a information about the specific area or specific subject, right? So this is all about domain knowledge. So we will provide you domain knowledge what industry needs, right? About multiple tools, it is always better to have knowledge about different multiple tools, or you can say softwares, because technology is very vast, and there are so many tools or platforms or languages. You know about, there are many languages in the market. So it is always better to always better to have a knowledge about all the different kind of languages or different kind of tools, or whatever the field you will choose in a future as a career. So you should know the parameters, right? Like different areas. So multiple tool skill set is again very important, and we will teach you current tools or technologies as well as futuristic softwares which we are going to use in pharmaceutical domain, right? Then industry standards. So of course whatever we will teach you as per the industry standards or needs. Practical experience, yeah, this is very important, guys. So practical experience is very important. We will provide you through projects, live simulated projects. You are going to work on a different projects and understand exactly the role of a particular field, right? Let's say if you choose a career, clinical SaaS programming or data analytics or medical writing or data management, you should always have practical work experience. It will definitely help you to get better job or better salary packages in the market. Paid internship, yeah, we do give you paid stipend is there for internship program. Then industry interaction, so it is always good to interact with people who are working professionals to improve your knowledge, right? So we have a faculty members and industry experts through actually you are going to interact with them during your training or during your internship, right, to improve your knowledge and get the updates from the industry trends, as well as unlimited revision. We will give you recorded sessions also to revise it. This will help you to revision purpose. Plus we will also prepare you for a global examination. Certifications are there, I'm going to tell you more about it in the last slides. Placement assistance is also important, because whatever you are doing, it is very important to get opportunities in the market. So placement assistance also we are providing. And we have both the options, online as well as classroom learning. So online virtual classrooms, interactive sessions are there, and classroom sessions are also there, and we will share with you progress report. So it is very important to understand where the area, improvement area, right? Where I'm lacking, where I have to improve. So that kind of progress report will help you to improve your journey, learning journey, right? So these kind of things rather industry needs, and we are going to solve all this problem, right? Now about contact us, this is very important slide. You can take a photo or a picture on your mobile. Here is our email ID, that is learning@kiteai.com. You can mail us if you want to do inquiry, as well as you can visit our website, that is www.kiteai.com. These are our contact numbers, so you can reach out to us for a future career guidance, and maybe if you want to do any professional program with us, right? So this is about our slide. You can reach out to us, and now we will start with the today's session. So as you know, guys, there are different career avenues or different career options after your graduation or post graduations. So few of them are production, जैसे QA QC, that is quality assurance and quality control है, production है, quality assurance, as well as research like clinical research or research and product development, pharmaceutical industry. There are many different jobs related to pharmacovigilance like drug inspector, drug controller, government analyst. There are again one career avenue in pharma sector, that is pharmaceutical sales and marketing management, product management. Some people start their career as a MR, that is marketing representative, area manager or regional manager. As well as there are academic examination. Some students prepare for their PhD work, or they prepare for net set examination. Some people do D pharma, I mean, like some people do masters in biotech or any other master degree they want to grab. Then there are jobs in clinical research operations. If someone do clinical research professional program, then they can start their career into different clinical research operations role, that is CRC, clinical research coordinator, then clinical research associate, clinical data management, clinical record management, hospital pharmacy, medical writing, coding. So these are the different career avenues. So I'm going to tell you about the different career avenues, mainly into clinical research as well as clinical data analytics. Okay. So moving ahead, next slide. Pharmaceutical industry is very much important in today's date, as you all are aware about COVID situation, and everyone knows now what is clinical research, what is clinical trial. So, main question is why pharmaceutical career? Why pharmaceutical career or pharmaceutical industry is so important? So, first is illness is an everlasting problem. So it will not happen कि आप कभी बीमार नहीं पड़ोगे, right? So illness is never everlasting. So it's an everlasting problem, means it's an evergreen field, because जब तक illness है, we are going to discover more and more drugs in the market, right? And so that's why pharmaceutical industry is in always demand. Then the need of medication shows no signs of reducing. That's why we have to develop different medications. Then newer diseases, treatment refractory disorders. So as you know कि आज जैसे COVID-19, that is a virus, and there are many other future we cannot predict also. So कि बहुत सारे नए नए diseases आएंगे, and we have to find out a way or treatment. So that's the reason pharma industry is in a demand. Growing population add to the problem. Obviously population है तो आगे pollution बढ़ने वाला है, and there are so many problems is going to come up, right? We are already facing lots of issues. Then recession proof industry है, because as you know IT में भी recession आता है, but pharmaceutical industry में if you see, it's a recession proof, right? So it's very safe to start your career in pharma domain, and your work adds a large cost. So pharmaceutical industry is so important when you start your career into pharma domain. I know here some of you belongs to pharma domain, some of you belongs to bioinformatics, but your base is pharma. Finally, it is all about medical or pharma domain, right? Because जो भी data आप handle करते हो, that is all related to bioscience data, right? So there are many other reasons why we establish career in pharmaceutical industry. So right, so why we establish our career in pharmaceutical domain. So something is like that ki working in pharmaceutical industries allows you to change people lives better by researching, better by doing experimenting, developing new medications. Many finds value for a job because it's a kind of giving you job satisfaction, right? Now, I'll tell you why this industry and what is happening in pharmaceutical industry right now, or not exactly in a pharma industry, but overall, ki what is happening in today's date in industry basically. So, considering paradigm shift. So, what is paradigm shift? So paradigm shift means the important change that happens when a usual way of thinking or doing something is replaced by something new or new methods, right? Means जो भी आप अभी तक करके करते हुए आ रहे हो, we always believe in a change or adaptation, right? So paradigm shift is something like if you see in today's world, everything is enabled by softwares. We are using multiple tools to save our time and money, right? So that is important. So IT plays so important role in this particular field in today's date. Everywhere, if you see the application of different tools or technologies are coming up. Not cost reduction, but cost optimization is one of the factor. Time is major source of creating money and customer driven. And of course, customer is a king in today's date. In every business, if you see कि कोई भी business ले लो, if you say pharmaceutical domain, if you say any marketing or finance or banking or any field, if you say in today's date, customer is a king, right? So that's the reason we have to give quality services to customers. And as you know, in today's date, people want to save time, money, and energy as much as possible, right? So we have to treat them as a king, and that's the reason to improve the quality and or services, we have to focus on IT based services. And of course, there is a high competition. So competition तो every field में है. कोई भी फील्ड आज की डेट में ले लो, हाई कंपटीशन है. सो परफेक्ट मार्केट कंडीशन है. दैट्स व्हाई परफेक्ट मार्केट कंडीशन, बिकॉज देर आर एन नंबर ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटीज टू start your career, right? So this is all about what is happening in the industry overall. Now to start with the clinical research, guys, you belongs to life science domain, but do you have any idea about it? What is clinical research? Many of you knows the basic idea. We do clinical research for what? To develop drug, to check safety and efficacy parameter, right? Now definition wise अगर आप देखोगे तो clinical research is a branch of medical sciences. Now medical sciences means what? Medical sciences is also like it is not like कि आपको clinical research जो रहता है, it is not like developing drug or medication, right? There are different factors. Now medical sciences determines the safety and efficacy. Medication is one parameter, devices is second parameter, third is diagnostic products, and the fourth one is treatments, right? So first, if I say medication, medication is something, medication is drug used to cure or diagnose any treatment, means we have to cure the disease, right? So that is medication. Devices in medical field is like, there are medical devices. Let's say x-ray machine है, CT scan machines है, MRI machine है, glucometers है जो हम diabetes patients के लिए use करते हैं. So these are the example of medical devices. Diagnostic products. So diagnostic products again to determine the cause and effectiveness of the drug, right? So diagnostic products are there. Treatment intended for human use. So treatment regimens means the therapy basically, जो आप disease cure करने के लिए use करते हो. So therapy और you can say medical treatment जो हमें हेल्थ प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने के लिए यूज करनी पड़ती है. देन क्लिनिकल रिसर्च इज बेसिकली क्लिनिकल रिसर्च मीन्स we need a sites, right? Clinical trial sites. So we conduct clinical trials in clinical trial sites. That is nothing but the hospital. So research done at clinic or clinical level. So this is all about clinical research. Now I'll give you more idea about different career in clinical research, but before that I would like to give you some idea about the terminologies. ये बहुत ही important है क्योंकि clinical research is very important topic and there are lots of abbreviations जो हम clinical research में use करते हैं. So it is better to understand about each and every abbreviations. Like क्या होता है medical terminologies. Let's say SMO. SMO means what? Site Management Organization. So what is SMO? That provides clinical trial related services to contract research organization, right? Then the second is CRF form. आप बहुत बार सुनोगे कि CRF forms use होते हैं ना. What is CRF? CRF, it's something where we maintain the patient record or information, right? ऑफ द क्लिनिकल ट्रायल. जो भी सब्जेक्ट या जो भी सब्जेक्ट मतलब पेशेंट जो क्लिनिकल ट्रायल में एनरोल्ड होते हैं उनका डेटा वी हैव टू मेंटेन इनटू हार्ड कॉपी और सॉफ्ट कॉपी. दैट इज नथिंग बट द केस रिपोर्ट फॉर्म. देन CRA. CRA मीन्स इज अ पर्सन employed by the study sponsor. Now study sponsor मतलब pharmaceutical companies who wants to develop their new product or drug, right? So CRA is a person जो एक्चुअली मॉनिटरिंग करता है, ऑडिट्स करता है, साइट पे जाके दीज पीपल नीड टू चेक कि जो भी क्लिनिकल ट्रायल कंडक्ट हो रही है वेदर इट इज गोइंग इथिकल वे और अनइथिकल वे. सो ऑडिट्स एंड मॉनिटरिंग के लिए CRA होता है. देन CRC, क्लिनिकल रिसर्च कोऑर्डिनेटर और साइट एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर. सो ड्यूटीज आर डेलीगेटेड बाय द इन्वेस्टिगेटर. या इन्वेस्टिगेटर मीन्स डॉक्टर जिनके अंडर भी एक्चुअली कंडक्ट क्लिनिकल ट्रायल. एंड CRC, they are helping hands to run the research or run the clinical trial. And obviously you have to if you become a CRC you have to do many things related to clinical trial documentation or so on, right? Then informed consent. Informed consent is again very important steps. एज यू नो कि क्लिनिकल रिसर्च अब सबको पता है कि क्लिनिकल रिसर्च क्या है, बट डू यू हैव एनी आइडिया कि किसी को विदाउट their willingness we cannot forcefully enroll the person in clinical trial. So that's the reason informed consent form is important. Informed consent forms tell us about details of this particular clinical trial, and person should know or patient should know ki what is this the objective of this clinical trial, what are the advantages, what will be the disadvantages, kind of all this summary data. And based on his willingness patient will sign the form and then enroll in the clinical trials. So that is informed consent. Then IRB. IRB means Institutional Review Board, independent group of professionals designated to review and approve clinical studies, protocols, or all the documents like informed consent form or human जो भी राइट्स रिलेटेड डॉक्यूमेंटेशंस है, ह्यूमन सेफ्टी रिलेटेड डॉक्यूमेंटेशंस है. सो दैट वी हैव टू mainly maintained by IRB group or institutional review board. Then NDA is new drug application. So जो भी नया ड्रग है जो हम डिस्कवर करने वाले हैं उससे रिलेटेड जो एप्लीकेशन FDA को जाता है. FDA मीन्स फूड एंड ड्रग एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन. सो NDA is a part of or you can say process of developing new drug in the market, right? So that is NDA application. When we submit NDA application to FDA reviews and then only FDA takes action कि वो drug market में release होगा या trial ban होगी, right? So इसके बाद हम देखेंगे FDA I already told you. IND means investigational new drug. So NDA और IND में difference है. I'll tell you in the next slide कि exactly क्या difference है. Then CRO means Contract Research Organization. So CRO is a group that provides support to pharmaceutical industries. Mainly, as you know, there are big CROs. जैसे IQVI is a big CRO in India. So IQVI is taking a contracts from pharmaceutical companies, and they actually do all these things related to research services, right? So CRO का example I have given you. So CRO is also area जहाँ पे hiring होता है, job openings होती है. Then site Site is nothing but the जहाँ पे we actually conduct clinical trials, hospitals, right? Protocol, as you know, कि whenever we do research, we have to follow guidelines. So protocol is nothing but the set of instructions, or mainly to conduct the clinical trials. Then ICH GCP. ICH GCP is always responsible for good clinical practices and enforces tight guidelines on ethical aspects of clinical study. Then GPP is good programming practices. So good programming practices in clinical domain, मतलब जो भी clinical का data है उस data के ऊपर हमें programming जब भी करना होता है तो we have to follow good programming practices. राइट सो ये सारे टर्मिनोलॉजीज अभी तक हमने डिस्कस किए. नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू टेल यू अबाउट द डिफरेंट प्रोसेसेस इन्वॉल्व्ड इन क्लिनिकल रिसर्च. एज यू नो, क्लिनिकल ट्रायल, क्लिनिकल रिसर्च ऑपरेशन इज वन ऑफ द एरिया. देन क्लिनिकल डेटा मैनेजमेंट इज ऑल्सो एरिया. फार्माकोविजिलेंस है, आरए मतलब रेगुलेटरी अफेयर्स है, मेडिकल राइटिंग है, क्लिनिकल डेटा एनालिटिक्स, रिपोर्ट जनरेशन है, बायोस्टैटिस्टिशियंस. सो दीज आर द डिफरेंट एरियाज जहाँ पे आप क्लिनिकल रिसर्च प्रोसेस में इन्वॉल्व हो सकते हो, एंड देयर आर डिफरेंट करियर avenues also. So I'm going to tell you about each and every role, but before that I would like to explain you about what are the different clinical trial phases, why we like how we conduct clinical studies basically, right? So in a brief, in a very short इसमें मैं आपको एक्सप्लेन करूंगी. So preclinical studies we actually conduct on animals to check a toxicity level of the drug. So microdosing we do to animals to check the tolerance of the toxicity, as well as the drug, how the drug is reacting on animals for the further research. Because animals के research के बाद we actually conduct trials on human beings, right? So animal studies के बाद we actually do IND submission, that is investigational new drug submission. Once it is approved by FDA, then only we start phase 1, then phase 2, and then phase 3. Now about phase 1, I'm going to tell you like the difference between each and every phases. Phase 1 is all about conducting study on a smaller group, like 20 to 80 patients. Let's say, we cannot say exactly patient, we always say subject in clinical trial. So patient in a smaller group size, they are healthy volunteers like us, जिनको कुछ भी मतलब हुआ नहीं है प्रॉब्लम, हेल्थ रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लम, दे आर हेल्दी वॉलंटियर्स, राइट? सो फेज 1 पे भी एक्चुअली कंडक्ट ट्रायल्स to check safety of the drug. Then in phase 2, we again, grow the group size. So it is like 100, like few dozens to hundreds. Okay. Again, in phase 2, we actually involve patients who are actually having some health related issues, right? And then we check how drug is reacting to the body, and how body reacts to the drug, that is pharmacokinetic or pharmacodynamic. So that kind of study we do. And in phase 3, we again conduct we again conduct study on a larger group. So larger group में क्या होता है कि we include many patients. How much? Approximately 1,000 to 3,000 is a number. And in that we actually come to know all the parameters related to drug, related to safety, related to efficacy, related to manufacturing of the drug, related to the dosage of the drug, right? So phase 3 के बाद, when we collect all the we actually gathered all the information, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 का, and then we submit new drug application for a final approval of getting final approval from FDA. So new drug application review we do. So once the drug has successfully completed the phase 3 trials, the manufacturer generally submits NDA, matlab new drug application to FDA, and then finally FDA approves the results. So based on the research data or research reports, FDA take a final decision whether this drug will come into the market or trial को terminate करना है, right? So this is very important steps, because as you know, to develop single medicine in the market, it requires how much time? Can you imagine, to develop single drug, it requires 10 to 12 years. So इतना time लगता है. So data भी कितना सारा generate होता होगा, right? Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 में. So this is all about the short information what is clinical trial phases. Then I'm going to tell you about the different job avenues in clinical research operation. When I say clinical research operations, I always talk about uh, the study we actually conduct in a hospitals or trial sites. So here these are the different career avenues. One is CRC. You can start working as a CRC, clinical research coordinator, then clinical trial assistant, uh, as I said, then clinical research associate, then site feasibility associate, ethics committee member or coordinator भी आप कर सकते हो. TMF or ISF management is also one of the very big task. Now, what is TMF? TMF is a trial master file. Mainly, it contains the trial sponsors and participating investigators का information. मतलब जो भी doctors है, जो भी mainly investigators है, उनका data और जो ट्रायल स्पॉन्सर्स है उनका डेटा इसमें मेनली ट्रायल मास्टर फाइल में होता है. So ISF is again very important. ISF means investigative site file. Investigative site file contains electronic case report form or paper-based CRA form or all the essential documents like clinical trial protocol or so on. That is ISF management. Now, I'm always saying ki CRF, CRF. Now, what is CRF, guys? CRF is a document where we collect information of our patient, जो भी clinical trial site पे enrolled होते हैं patient. Always उनके हर visit का data we have to maintain, and data is so important in clinical research. So if you see paper based CRF and DCRF, this is the kind of how it is look like. So paper मतलब पहले जब computerized नहीं थी चीजें तब हम paper based CRF यूज करते थे, and जब अभी सब कुछ computerized हो गया है, so it is all about electronic case report form. Okay, so we collect the data and then we submit data to CDM team, clinical data management. So clinical data management is a different kind of you can say department जो mainly IT, pharma और contract research organizations के under होता है, and they do recruit people for that in clinical data management. Mainly clinical data management people do data cleaning. Okay, so if we efficiently capture, store, and process data from multiple sources in one central platform. So if you want to know more about it, like what exactly CDM people do, they actually worked on a different softwares. Softwares like Rave, MS Excel, Oracle Clinical, Open Clinica, MS Access, Clean Trial, Phase Forward. These are a different softwares. Okay, तो ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है कि कोई एक ही सॉफ्टवेयर एक कंपनी में यूज हो रहा है. इट इज नॉट लाइक दैट. मल्टीपल टूल्स है और कुछ कुछ कंपनीज में कस्टमाइज टूल्स भी होते हैं. सो दे एक्चुअली प्रोवाइड यू ट्रेनिंग एंड दे विल गिव यू idea how to work on a clinical trial data and how to do data cleaning part. So mainly data designing, data collection, data को gather करना, data को verify करना. Verification is also important part because whatever data you are getting from clinical trial site, it is not necessary कि वो clean हो. There are chances कि उसमें error भी हो. So we have to remove those error and then we have to do data verification, because once you do data verification it is very important कि उसका proper entry हो, data cleaning हो, database को लॉक कर दिया जाए, so nobody do any changes in future. तो वो data store हो जाता है but still वो raw data होता है, because again उस पे आगे जाके we have to do further analysis through different analytical tools. So clinical data management team do these kind of jobs: data entry, data validation, data cleaning, discrepancy management, medical coding. These are the different career avenues in clinical data management. If you see the job openings on job portal site, you will find out कि इस तरह के job profiles होते हैं clinical data management के लिए, and mainly life science people do job in this sector. Then pharmacovigilance. Pharmacovigilance is again very important step. What is pharmacovigilance? Pharmacovigilance we generally do in a last phase, phase 4. जैसे अभी हमने डिस्कस किया, there are 4 phases, phase 1, 2, 3 and 4. So phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 जब डेटा हम कलेक्ट करते हैं clinical data management team, and then we do biostatistical analysis and then we submit NDA reports to FDA, और जब ड्रग अप्रूव हो जाता है and when that drug comes into the market, that is nothing but the phase 4. So again in phase 4 we have to keep watch कि जो भी ड्रग मार्केट में आया है whether it is performing well, whether it is showing any side effects, right? To reduce the risk and increase the benefit of our medication or medicine, mainly pharmacovigilance team work. And pharmacovigilance is a Latin word. If you see, pharmacon is nothing but the drug, and vigilary means it's a Latin word, and the meaning of vigilary is to keep watch. So monitor and keep watching कि drug market में आ चुका है, and then what the things coming up, क्योंकि कई बार drug market में आने के बाद भी ban हो जाता है. So that is nothing but the pharmacovigilance. So pharmacovigilance is also one of the career avenues, like for life science students, especially pharmacy students. So ADR capture. ADR means adverse drug reactions. We have to capture case processing, reports, report generation, submission, safety reporting, and all that के लिए mainly फार्माकोविजिलेंस में जॉब ओपनिंग्स होती है. देन अबाउट रेगुलेटरी अथॉरिटीज. So regulatory authorities or regulatory affairs. What is regulatory affairs? It is nothing but the kindly you can say mainly government affairs. Government affairs. When I say government affairs means what? Government affairs means pharmaceutical companies use all the collected information during drug discovery or drug development stages to register the new drug in the market, right? So during that process, we have to do all the process and research and the development through regulatory approval. तो हर एक step के लिए we have to take regulatory of approval. जैसे DCGI, Drug Controller General of India, is a regulatory authority or for India. So regulatory affairs में भी काफी job openings होती है. If you see regulatory affairs executive, regulatory writer, regulatory scientist, इस तरह के jobs आप regulatory affair में कर सकते हो. Okay. Then about medical writing. इसके लिए भी काफी ज्यादा scope है. Mainly if you see, medical writing involves creating well structured scientific documents. Now when I say scientific documents, it may be a healthcare websites होंगे, healthcare magazines होंगे, journals होंगे, या फिर कोई blog होगा related to healthcare, या फिर medical news रहेंगे जो भी आप मतलब launch करने वाले हो product, या news मतलब promoting your products. तो मेनली मेडिकल राइटिंग फील्ड इज ऑल्सो द उसमें काफी ज्यादा इफ यू सी ना डॉक्टर्स को ज्यादा वो प्रेफर करते हैं बिकॉज दे हैव अ स्ट्रॉन्ग बैकग्राउंड साइंटिफिक मेडिकल राइटिंग के लिए. रेगुलेटरी मेडिकल राइटिंग और क्लिनिकल राइटिंग, दीज आर द डिफरेंट मेडिकल राइटिंग्स क्लासिफाइड like into three categories. Okay, so medical writing के बाद we will move to the next very interesting topic, that is clinical trial data analytics. Now what is clinical trial data analytics? अभी तक हमने जो भी discuss किया guys, that is all about drug development process, that is all about clinical research operation. अभी तक हमने जो भी मतलब career avenues देखे, it is all about CDM, pharmacovigilance, about medical coding, about medical writing. But what about clinical trial data analytics? Have you ever heard about it कि एक ड्रग डेवलपमेंट के लिए 10 से 12 साल लगते हैं. अभी जो हमने अभी डिस्कस किया था, यू कैन इमेजिन डेटा, जो डेटा जनरेट होता है, यू कैन इमेजिन कि अगर आप खुद डॉक्टर हो और आपके अंडर एक ट्रायल चल रही है, तो व्हाट काइंड ऑफ डेटा यू आर गोइंग टू जनरेट ड्यूरिंग दिस लॉन्ग टाइम ऑफ क्लिनिकल स्टडी और ट्रायल. सो डेटा इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज फाइनली ड्यूरिंग अप्रूवल जो होता है वो डेटा के बेसिस पे ही होता है. सो वी आर गोइंग टू एक्सप्लोर वेरी एक्साइटिंग एंड वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग करियर ऑप्शन, दैट इज क्लिनिकल ट्रायल डेटा एनालिटिक्स. So if you see clinical trial data analytics, what is data analytics? सबसे पहला सवाल है what is data analytics, right? So being useful insights, maybe जो भी information आपके पास है उसमें से आप useful information आप gather करते हो. So in very short, I would like to say the term data analytics refers to the process of examine data sets or draw the conclusion, or you can say exact valuable insights from it. मतलब जो भी, let's say अगर आपके पास कोई डेटा आपको दे दिया है and if someone asks you कि okay through this data आपको reports generate करने हैं, how you will do? Firstly, you have to understand the structure of data. Now structure of data, when I say structure of data, selective or interpretive information, or you can say qualitative or quantitative insights. So data types दो तरह के होते हैं. One is qualitative and the second one is quantitative data sites. So when I say qualitative data deals, what is qualitative data and what it deals with? So it deals with a number, it deals with a measurement. नंबर्स, न्यूमेरिकल डेटा और मेजरमेंट्स, जैसे कि पेशेंट का डेटा है। सो पेशेंट के डेटा में आपको हाइट भी मिलेगी, वेट भी मिलेगा, राइट? देन टेम्परेचर भी यू हैव टू राइट। सो दीज ऑल आर क्वांटिटेटिव डेटा। क्वांटिटेटिव डेटा जो न्यूमेरिकल होता है, जो थिंग्स आप मेजर कर सकते हो, दैट इज quantitative data. And when I say qualitative data, it deals with the characteristics of the person. Now, what is characteristics? The color of a person. You cannot measure the color of a person. Maybe it is a fair or maybe it is a dark, right? The taste कैसी है? It is a sweet or sour. Smell, right? Texture. ये सारे आपके क्वालिटेटिव डेटा सेट्स में आते हैं। सो इस तरह का एनालिटिक्स जो है दैट वी हैव टू डू even in clinical research. So clinical research may mainly why analytics. So analytics always, if you see now, analytics always allows you to quantify the effects. Quantify the effects in terms of your business, in terms of your strategy, whatever you are applying. Let's say if you are in a marketing field, तो आपको पता होना चाहिए कि मैं मार्केटिंग फील्ड में हूँ एंड आई वांट टू टारगेट पर्टिकुलर एज ग्रुप, मुझे ये एड रन करनी है। तो हाउ यू विल टारगेट द एज ग्रुप? यू विल अगेन फिल्टर द क्राइटेरिया। अगर भक्ति संगीत वाली एड है तो यू विल टारगेट योर बड़े लोग जिनको मतलब भक्ति संगीत की मतलब ज्यादा रहती है, इंटरेस्ट रहता है। सो उस तरह का एज ग्रुप आप टारगेट करोगे। सो ऑलवेज इट इज बेटर टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज योर टारगेट ऑडियंस एंड that way you will strategy all you will plan, and that's how you will do data analytics. So I'm talking about marketing stuff, but again when I say clinical research में data analytics का कैसे यूज होता है? क्लिनिकल रिसर्च में इफ यू सी ना कि इतने साल जो आप ट्रायल कर रहे हो, अगेन एवरी ड्रग इज शोइंग जो भी उसके साइड इफेक्ट्स है, जो भी उसके एडवर्स ड्रग रिएक्शन है, जो भी उसके सीरियस एडवर्स ड्रग रिएक्शन है, जो भी पैरामीटर्स है, जियोग्राफिकल कंडीशंस में जो भी चेंजेस हो रहे हैं, कहाँ पे किस तरह का ड्रग का रिएक्शन है, वो सब कुछ हमें चेक करने के लिए वी हैव टू डू एनालिटिक्स, वी हैव टू फॉर्म अ स्ट्रैटेजी, एंड मेनली वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट स्ट्रेंथ्स एंड वीकनेसेस। कभी भी किसी फील्ड में आप एनालिटिक्स करते हो तो वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट स्ट्रेंथ्स एंड वीकनेस इन पर्टिकुलर एरिया। जैसे अभी अगर आपका मार्कशीट का ही आप एग्जांपल लेते हो, तो मार्कशीट में डेटा होता है, राइट? आपका न्यूमेरिकल डेटा होता है हर सब्जेक्ट का। इट इज लाइक रोज एंड कॉलम्स में आपके सारे सब्जेक्ट्स होते हैं, एंड सब्जेक्ट्स में दे एक्चुअली मेंशन द एग्जैक्ट नंबर कि आपको कितना मतलब मार्क्स मिला है पर सब्जेक्ट में। दे आर नॉट मेंशनिंग कि पर्टिकुलर पर्सन को पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन का ये आंसर आपने गलत लिखा तो आपको यहाँ पे 2 मार्क्स ज्यादा दिए या फिर कम किए। इस तरह का डिस्क्रिप्शन नहीं होता है। दे आर ऑलवेज गिविंग यू वन मार्कशीट जिसमें आपके सारे डेटा को कैप्चर करके दिया जाता है, दैट मार्कशीट मैटर्स अ लॉट, राइट? आप फाइनली इंटरव्यू के लिए जाते हो तो आप मार्कशीट ही प्रेजेंट करते हो। सो एनालिटिक्स इज ऑल अबाउट टू अंडरस्टैंडिंग योर ग्रोथ पॉइंट्स, strengths and weaknesses, right? So that's the reason why we do analytics. Now, types of data. When I say types of analytics or data analytics, so there are 4 types. One is descriptive, one is diagnostic, then predictive and prescriptive. So descriptive मतलब क्या? So descriptive is something describes what happened. So what happened, let's say अगर कोई manufacturing company है and they want to develop one product, और दे वांट टू एनालाइज मंथली रेवेन्यू इनकम पर प्रोडक्ट, लेट्स से कि कितना मंथली रेवेन्यू हुआ है। सो मैन्युफैक्चरर्स वाज एबल टू आंसर द सीरीज व्हाट हैपेंड, कि किस तरह से डेटा को मतलब व्हाट हैपेंड, ऐसा हुआ तो ये सारा रिजल्ट और इस तरह का रेवेन्यू हमने जनरेट किया है। सो दैट इज नथिंग बट ए डिस्क्रिप्टिव डेटा। डायग्नोस्टिक डेटा, diagnostic data is all about describes why something happened. Mainly when we do clinical research we come to know कि why something happened. Let's say drug reactions, कि कोई ड्रग पर्टिकुलर इसके लिए एलर्जिक है या नहीं है। सो दैट थिंग्स वी हैव टू डू थ्रू डायग्नोस्टिक रिसर्च। देन predictive research is again about forecasting, describes what is going to happen next. आई गिव यू एग्जांपल, जैसे क्रिकेट आप देखते हो, क्रिकेट मैचेस आप देखते हो, तो क्रिकेट मैचेस में यू विल ऑलवेज सी द ग्राफ्स व्हिच कम्स इन बिटवीन, इट ऑलवेज गिव यू आइडिया व्हाट इज रनिंग रेट और रिक्वायर्ड रेट। तो उस तरह का जो एनालिसिस होता है, प्रेडिक्शंस जो आप करते हो, दैट इज प्रेडिक्टिव एनालिटिक्स। देन प्रिस्क्रिप्टिव एनालिटिक्स, प्रिस्क्रिप्टिव मीन्स व्हाट वी शुड डू अबाउट इट। ओके, सो व्हाट एक्शंस टू टेक to minimize risk and improve benefits in future, or how to solve future problems, कि मैंने ये गलती की थी, ये गलती कैसे पता चलेगी? वी ऑल्सो कम टू नो थ्रू एनालिटिक्स कि ये गलती हुई थी, ये मुझे नहीं करनी है आने वाले दिनों में। जो लास्ट ईयर मैंने गलती की थी, दैट आई हैव टू अवॉइड एंड आई हैव टू अप्लाई सम न्यू मेथड्स एंड टू इम्प्रूव my success in a business. So that is prescriptive, what we should do about it. So these are the different kind of analytics. Now guys, आप बोल रहे होगे कि we all belongs to life sciences and you are telling me data analytics, but when I say clinical research is also a very important field, and data analytics is very important field in clinical research में there are softwares. Okay, let's come to the point कि clinical research में exactly क्या होता है। clinical research में जो softwares रहते हैं, what are these softwares and through which we do clinical trial data analytics? To understand before software part, I'll tell you about open source and closed source. So there are few softwares जो open source होते हैं, there are few softwares जो closed source होते हैं। Now what are the difference? I'm telling you the very basic difference। जो open source होते हैं, जो easily available होते हैं, you can download, it's a freeware, you can download from that particular site, and anyone can view the source code। source code मतलब जिससे tools develop होता है, right? source code मतलब जैसे अगर आपकी वेबसाइट है, वेबसाइट के पीछे जो कोडिंग होता है बैकएंड में, दैट इज सोर्स कोड। सो आप उसमें मॉडिफिकेशन भी कर सकते हो इफ रिक्वायर्ड। डेवलपर्स कैन डिस्ट्रीब्यूट features from plugins or themes, so that is open source। मतलब थीम्स, जैसे कोई भी थीम मुझे इंप्रूव करनी है वेबसाइट की, तो मैं कोई भी प्लगइन इंस्टॉल करके उसकी थीम में डेवलप कर सकती हूँ, कलर में चेंजेस कर सकती हूँ, एंड इट्स अ वेरी लो कॉस्ट एंड इट्स फ्रीली अवेलेबल, जो कोई भी डाउनलोड कर सकता है। बट उसके वर्सेस इफ यू सी ना क्लोज सोर्स में क्या होता है, जो सॉफ्टवेयर होते हैं वो लाइसेंसिंग की फीस हमें पे करनी पड़ती है। इट्स नॉट अ फ्री, no one can download easily, no one can modify that tool, no one can do changes in a source code। main data मतलब in short data आपका safe और secure रहता है क्लोज सॉफ्टवेयर्स में। ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर्स में जो डेटा होता है वो सिक्योर और सेफ उतना लेवल का नहीं होता है जितना क्लोज इसमें होता है, इसलिए क्लोज सॉफ्टवेयर्स जो है वो लाइसेंस्ड होते हैं और पेड वर्जन होते हैं, राइट? So there are different softwares if you see here, Spark, Hadoop and all these। तो मल्टीपल टूल्स है, मल्टीपल सॉफ्टवेयर्स आर अवेलेबल, गूगल सॉफ्टवेयर्स आर अवेलेबल, MongoDB एंड ऑल दैट। तो व्हेन आई से क्लिनिकल रिसर्च, we actually do clinical trial data analytics through softwares called as a clinical SAS programming। So analyzing the clinical research data from clinical data management team, then creating table listing and graph reports, submissions हमें करने पड़ते हैं। We do statistical analysis। We actually, we should have a good understanding about the domain knowledge, because see अगर person technical background का है, let's say IT or computer science, but though he is a technically strong, but he cannot understand medical concepts। But in your case, you guys belongs to life science background, bioinformatics or pharmaceutical background, you guys are having really good knowledge about your domain, what is clinical trial data and all that। So that's the reason need to have a good understanding about your domain। Then must understand CRF मतलब case report form, statistical plan और study protocol। clinical data analytics is highly governed क्योंकि इसमें काफी सारे rules and regulations होते हैं, and as you know कि sponsor sites they are spending huge money to discover new drug, तो काफी मतलब उसमें money invest होता है, and that's the reason this part of clinical trial, that is clinical trial data analytics, is very important when we develop new drug in the market। well, now I'll come to the point exactly आपके लिए इसमें क्या है। if you see the process flow, you are going to have different career. Let's say clinical research operation, then CDM, and then SAS programming. तो clinical research operation में अभी हम flow देखते हैं. Flow is like this कि सबसे पहले क्लिनिकल ट्रायल का प्रोटोकॉल मतलब बनता है, सेट ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शंस कि हाउ टू बी कंडक्ट क्लिनिकल ट्रायल इन द क्लिनिकल ट्रायल साइट्स. देन वी डेवलप केस रिपोर्ट फॉर्म्स बेस्ड ऑन द क्लिनिकल स्टडी. जैसे अगर ऑन्कोलॉजी की ट्रायल है, अगर कार्डियोलॉजी की ट्रायल है, अगर पेडियाट्रिक ट्रायल है, अगर इम्यूनोलॉजी रिलेटेड ट्रायल है, अगर मतलब जितने भी थेरापेटिक एरियाज है, डर्मेटोलॉजी हो गया, हेमेटोलॉजी हो गया, न्यूरोलॉजी हो गया, तो जो भी आपका स्टडी रहेगा बेस्ड ऑन दैट आपके केस रिपोर्ट फॉर्म डेवलप होंगे, राइट. तो CRF मेनली डेवलप किए जाते हैं. फिर देन वी कलेक्ट डेटा. डेटा कलेक्शन इज इम्पॉर्टेंट. एज आई सेड, डेटा इज सो इम्पॉर्टेंट इन क्लिनिकल स्टडी. तो डेटा कलेक्शन, डेटा का मैनेजमेंट, डेटा क्वेरी मैनेजमेंट, ये सब कुछ CDM में होता है. फिर SAS प्रोग्रामिंग में आप एनालिसिस करते हो, रिपोर्ट्स जनरेट करते हो, स्टैटिस्टिकल एनालिसिस करते हो, और देन फाइनली we submit all that reports to FDA for the new drug approval. And once it is approved by FDA, then we launch that drug in the market. Okay, so this is all about data flow for a clinical trials. I hope आपको idea आई होगी, because I'm trying to explain you in a very basic way. So how clinical data analytics is refer? It's highly regulated, high domain knowledge requirement, then predefined SOPs मतलब standard operating procedures, then time consuming होता है क्योंकि बहुत साल clinical trials चलते हैं. तो clinical trial data analytics is so different. Not many analytical tools we are using. We are using mainly SAS programming. Clinical SAS is a tool, and there are some tools जैसे open source मैंने बताया आपको, that is Python, Power BI and all that. Visualization के लिए आप use करते हो. Then clinical R programming is there. So कुछ ही ऐसे tools है जो mainly हम clinical domain में use करते हैं. So not many analytical tools. Industry standards, homogenized practices. We have to do good practices in terms of good clinical practices, good programming practices, and yeah, and in clinical trial data analytics, these are the softwares mainly. If you see the graph now, R प्रोग्रामिंग है, पाइथन है, एंड क्लिनिकल सास प्रोग्रामिंग है. तो क्लिनिकल सास प्रोग्रामिंग अभी बहुत टाइम से वी हैव बीन यूजिंग फॉर द ड्रग डेवलपमेंट प्रोसेस, एंड R एंड पाइथन भी यूज हो रहा है. इफ यू सी द कैलकुलेशन परसेंटेज वाइज, तो पाइथन एंड R इज ऑल्सो फ्यूचर अपकमिंग टूल्स जो क्लिनिकल डोमेन में यूज होते हैं. So industry preferred these software specially for clinical trial data analytics, mainly clinical SAS. When I say clinical trial data analytics, what is the career or what kind of salary you will get as a fresher? So usually the range is 3 lakh to 6 lakh per annum. So average salary is like this, 4 lakh, 5 lakh तक का package आपको मिल सकता है fresher level पे when you start your career as a clinical data analyst. Okay. Now we have different courses related to this. ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम है, इंडस्ट्री बेस्ड प्रोग्राम्स एंड एम्प्लॉयमेंट प्रोग्राम है. नाउ व्हेन आई से ट्रेनिंग, वी ओनली प्रोवाइड यू ट्रेनिंग ऑन अ मल्टीपल टूल्स लाइक क्लिनिकल SAS, clinical R, Python and all that. So this is only training program. Then industry oriented programs provides you multiple tool ka training, domain based training, professional skills training, work experience, paid internship, will also prepare you for mock interview, resume preparation. And these are the programs we have, that is clinical trial data analytics expert, clinical research data analytics, clinical data analytics internship. Then we have employment program where you will get sure shot opportunity to work with Milagro. So Milagro is a Mumbai based contract research organization, CRO, who are actually into clinical research operations. They are handling all the clinical research projects. And Milagro के साथ we have an association. So Milagro and Kite AI, they have developed one program, that is ACRE Pro, that is Advanced Clinical Research Employment Program. And in that we actually, before taking admission, we have to have selective hiring, क्योंकि इसमें आपको प्लेसमेंट मिल जाता है. वंस यू क्लियर द इंटरव्यू, वी विल प्रोवाइड यू प्री प्लेसमेंट ऑफर लेटर. We will also provide you 4 months of virtual training on again clinical research. And then after 4 months, you can join with Milagro and then you complete your training period. And actually it is a kind of a matlab, not a kind of a, it is like a job only, directly hiring. Milagro is going to take your interview, and once you clear that, then you will get a chance to work with Milagro or any other companies जहाँ पे आप मूव कर सकते हो, क्योंकि क्लिनिकल सीआरओज आर, देयर आर मेनी सीआरओज, बट मिलाग्रो के साथ आपको श्योर शॉट अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलेगी. सो दैट इज अ एसीआरई प्रो प्रोग्राम वी हैव. Now, upcoming batches, yeah, we have upcoming batches after Diwali. If you see about the training, and then training with internship or paid internship, or these programs we are planning to start 19th November. You can take a screenshot of this slide. अगर आपको डिटेल में चाहिए information, then you can reach out to our number. I'll explain you like detail about the program. जैसे clinical trial data analysis a training program, 4 months का duration है. वीकडे की बैच 19th को स्टार्ट हो रही है. संडे बैच वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट ऑन 22nd November. Then CTDIX का भी सेम ही है. Duration is 9 months. In that we will give you 9 months work experience. Here we will provide you 6 months experience in CRDA. And ACRE Pro का just 4 months का ट्रेनिंग है, बट इसमें 100% जॉब गारंटी है. So this is all about upcoming batches. So now guys, before that you again take a screenshot if you have any questions, or we will discuss now. अगर आपको कुछ questions है तो definitely we will discuss now. Okay, so thank you for hearing me from long time. Tejaswini is there, Tejaswini, Gauri and Bhavya. So do you have any questions, guys? You can ask and then I'll be able to answer. You can unmute yourself and you can ask me question if you have any. Hello, am I audible, guys? Bhavya, Gauri, Tejaswini, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, Gauri, do you have any questions?
Yes,
Bhavya, any questions?
No question. Actually, the concepts are clear.
Okay, good, good. What about Bhavya or Tejaswini? Any questions, guys?
No, ma'am.
Yes, Tejaswini? No questions? Okay, okay, fine. So fine, you can reach out to us on the given number, like which we have shown on the slide. So अगर अभी questions नहीं है, बाद में है, तो definitely you can reach out to us and I'll guide you in detail about the programs. Okay, then thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for your time. So we'll just conclude today's call. Thank you so much. Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.